everybody, local Lego Man here, and welcome back to yet another Lego Mario review. Today, we have the biggest set that we have gotten this year. The massive, the mighty, the absolutely gigantic set that is this. This is, I don't even know if it'll get fully on camera, but this is set 71411, containing 2,807 pieces and retailing for a whopping $270, the Mighty Bowser set. Now, I am very excited to check this set out. I recently just picked this up for review, and I'm really interested to see how this stacks up to the other direct-to-consumer sets we've gotten over the past 2 years, as this is obviously one of those big expensive sets, and those other two are still on shelves, and I'm hoping that by the end of this review, I will be able to tell you conclusively which of the 3 direct-to-consumer sets is the best. So yes, without further ado, let's check out this massive set. Alright, now this set really is massive, and I did initially film a time-lapse for the building of Bowser, but it ended up coming out to like half an hour long, which is way too long, so instead we're gonna do this little photo montage for each bag. Now, this is actually the 3rd variation of Bowser that we have gotten, with the first and smallest one being from the Super Mario 64 Question Block direct-to-consumer set of last year. And then we have the Lego Mario scale Bowser, who came in the Bowser's Boss Battle set, as well as Peach's Castle set. And then we have this giant Bowser. And hopefully this shot is able to show you all how ginormous this Bowser is. And once you put Bowser onto the base, this set truly takes up a large amount of space. But before we take an in-depth look at Bowser, we first have to cover the base that he is on. Now, the first really cool thing about the base is that there's this bottom portion which you can slide out to reveal a scannable tile, and I'll get into that more in a bit. Other than that, we also have the very cool side pillars, and the idea with that is that when fighting Bowser, he will knock both of the pillars over, and under one of the pillars is actually a POW block, and you might notice that the POW block doesn't actually have a scannable tile on that, and that is because, like the other direct-to-consumer sets, the main scannable tile changes Lego Mario so he reacts differently to the specific colors as opposed to scannable tiles. I will also say that the bottom of the base and the greebling on the stone is awesome. Now on to the big man himself. And first off, we have to discuss the awesome range of motion that Bowser has. I mean, you can move the eyes, the eyebrows, the arms, the hands, and for the legs and the tail, they have these really cool joints which allow it to convey Bowser actually jumping, and they did this by looking at puppets and how puppets work, and that is super cool and really adds a lot of depth into this character. Now, the last 2 movement mechanics for Bowser are a bit more complex. First, we have this mechanic that allows Bowser to move his head and mouth up and down, and that is controlled with this little lever, and this is just kind of what it looks like on the inside without the Bowser exterior covering it. But the cool part about this is when you take this fireball piece and place it into Bowser's mouth, he can shoot the fireball out. Now, the other main mechanic is obviously Bowser being able to swivel his head back and forth, which is done very simply through this mechanic where you simply push a block back and forth on Bowser's, like, side, and it works perfectly and looks really good. Now, it's time to finally talk about what I'm sure you have all been interested in, the functionality of that scannable tile. And without further ado, here is a compiled video of all 3 of the different interactive characters fighting Bowser. And with that, I feel like I've said everything that I need to say about this awesome set. So if I had to rate it, what would I rate it? This set will 100% get a 5 out of 5. It is the best of the direct-to-consumer sets that I think the LEGO Mario Wave has ever gotten, having the coolest functionality with Mario with a big boss fight, and just the build is amazing, the display value is awesome, and you can also just intertwine it within a regular LEGO Mario display. And that's why this set definitely deserves the 5 out of 5, and if you have the $270, even though it is quite pricey, you should 100% pick this set up. So yeah, I really hope you all enjoyed this video, and I will see all of you in the next video. Bye!